All right. Hey guys. Joining you again from my living room. So a little change of scenery. I'm gonna minimize my time in the gym and getting out and about. So every now and then, you guys will see me recording from this lovely background. So today's recording is for Wednesday, December 30th. So almost there, you guys. We're gonna start with a warm up of 2 rounds. Today's workout, total time for the workout takes 15 minutes. So we'll get warmed up. We'll go over the workout and make sure that you are planning for at least 15 minutes to get all of our work done today. So first things first, we're gonna start with a little upper body movements. Arm circles. I want you to go forward 10 reps, backwards 10 reps. Start small though. It's surprising how tiring these little circles are. So 10, starting small, getting big. So go forward for 10, and then backwards, starting again small for 10. Okay? So arm circles, Spider-Man lunges. So this is where we're gonna open up our hip as well as our chest. So you're down to the floor. The same arm with the side that the knee is up. We're gonna, take that down in towards our ankle, and then we're gonna open up, reach to the ceiling, back down to your ankle, okay? So take 10 on each side, Spider-Man lunges, and then 30 seconds if you have a dumbbell or an object of an overhead hold, okay? So strong through the core, driving through the floor, locking out overhead with that dumbbell or object. 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. If you do not have a dumbbell, you can always come down to the ground. Let's do a side plank hold. You can either tuck in that knee or take it up tall. You're gonna do 30 seconds on each side, okay? So 2 rounds, 10 arm circles, 10 forward, 10 backwards, 10 Spider-Man lunges on each side, and then a 30-second hold on the plank or overhead with that dumbbell, okay? If you don't have a timer and we're not synced up, you can just count those plank holds or those overhead holds. Let's start with arm circles going forward. Getting a little bigger. Good. Spider-Man lunges, 10 per side. Really want to focus on opening up the chest. I use a little mat for my knees. I'm going to grab that. My yoga mat disappeared. So my birthday's right around the corner. I think I know exactly what I will be looking for. A new yoga mat. Really reach up to the ceiling. Try to have your gaze follow your hand as well on up. Good, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. If you're already jamming through those, you got your 30-second plank hold each side or that overhead hold. Spider-Man lunges really loosen up the hips. 10 seems like a lot, and I know they take a while, but it's an excellent exercise for opening up your chest, your hips, that upper body. I'm just gonna roughly count my plank holds. Make sure you're stacking shoulders, elbows, maybe on your palm. Either one's totally good. And if you're through your holds, go back through another round. It's 2 rounds for the warm-up. I feel like a silly like Christmas video almost with my like fire going in the background. It's the best natural light in my house though. So I don't know how smart working out with a fire behind you is, but we'll find out. Okay, back to arm circles. I might add in a couple just so I can go big to small. Work those spideys again. Good. Once you got through your spideys, hit your side or overhead holds one more time to wrap up the warm-up. Good. If you're done with your 30-second holds, take any additional movement you need. I'll be catching right up here in just a second. Yeah. All right. So, today's work. Get on up here. Okay, like I said, we're looking at 15 minutes. That's going to include work and rest. So, for the body weight, I'll go over that first. We have 4 3-minute AMRAPs with a 1-minute rest in between. Okay, so you're working as many rounds and reps as possible for 3 minutes, resting for 1, 4 times through. Same setup for the minimal equipment. There's only 2 movements, so it's a couplet. I think the body weight version is going to be really tough. Okay, so what we're working with is 20 reverse lunges. Okay, probably alternate those out. So make sure that we're taking that step back, that shin stays nice and vertical, and driving straight up. Okay, try to get that knee as close to the floor as you can, opening your hips up at the top. If forward lunges are better for you, take those. Okay, so 20 total reps, 10 per side. What's going to be the hard part today is chair dips. So I'm going to grab my chair really quick. Dips are really hard, you guys. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a chair from my house. If you're working out from home, if you have a bench, chair, just something that we can work off of that's nice and sturdy. Okay, this is a tricep blowout. So hands sturdy on the sides, knees bent is a little easier. Legs out long, you're moving more body weight. Okay, you want to descend down, push straight back up. Okay, now if you can get to 90 degrees, that's great, or whatever range of motion you have. Okay, 10 chair dips. That sounds like nothing. Your first set will be fine. your next sets, those are gonna be on fire, okay? You might even have to bring those into sets because your arms are just gonna gas out, okay? So, I'll time it. Got a timer for us. If you're working the minimal equipment, it's the same setup, but we do have a weighted option. So, single dumbbell lunges. Again, if you want to go forward, reverse. I would recommend holding it actually by your side, okay? So working, if you want to work just on one side or work on the other, you can do that. If you prefer to hold it in the front rack, you can. Back rack, however you want to get it done, okay? But you also have those 20 lunges, but they're weighted. Your second movement, this is going to be 10 per side. You've got a shoulder to overhead with that dumbbell, right? So you're going to have to clean that dumbbell up. If you, depending on how heavy it is, you're going RX with those 50 or 35 pound dumbbells for ladies, you're probably going to want to push press or push jerk that. If you've got something lighter, you might be able to strict press it, okay? Make sure that you're extending straight up, core staying locked in. We're not arching the back as we go up. We're staying nice and engaged top to bottom, okay? So that's going to be 10 on each side, shoulder to overhead. I'm anticipating 10 plus rounds, okay? So think about that. It's 100 chair dips, okay? A lot. Triceps are going to get work today, or your shoulders if you're rocking that single overhead. So grab your dumbbells, grab some water. I left my water bottle. I'm going to go grab that real quick, and then we'll get started. Helps if you remember where you put your water bottle. Okay, so we're carving out 15 total minutes. That's going to include our 3 rest breaks and then 4 rounds at 3 minutes of work. Again, with 10 plus rounds, it can be hard to keep track of all of your reps. So for scoring today, maybe have a pen and paper or something that you can mark your rounds off on. Okay. So good quality reps. Like I said, listen to your body. You are going to get lit up in your triceps if you're doing those chair dips today. So I'll probably bust out 2 sets of 10, or excuse me, 2 sets of 5. Try to hang on to those as long as I can. And then I might go down to 2s or singles. Who knows? They're going to get tricky though. Okay. All right. Regardless of what you're starting with, we've got lunges. I'm getting my timer rolling. We'll go in at 10 seconds, y'all. $20 lunges up in 3, 2, 1, and let's roll. Really push with the glute off the floor. Woo. First set of dips. Oh no. Tricep sitting, here we go. Oh, you guys. Those are gonna be fire. Yowza. Okay, it took me a little over a minute for that round. Back to it. Halfway. I would be smarter to do 2 sets of 5 on this one for myself. Can already feel those triceps lighten up. What I'm trying to avoid is them giving out entirely. Quick rest. Woo. Okay, 30 seconds and we got a minute off. Woo. Keep balance. 15. 10 seconds. Rounds and reps, so count out those reps. 3, 2, and a rest. Woo. Minute's gonna go by fast. Pick up where you leave off, okay? Pick up where you left off. It's gonna help you keep track, rounds and reps as we go. Check out your arms, your legs. That's 1 of 4. Do as I say, not as I do. I was not counting on that last one. I was timing. I'm gonna guess. Okay, round 2 and 20. All right, right where you left off. 3 minutes of work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep tallying up those numbers. Woo. I'm gonna stick with my game plan, 2 sets of 5. Make sure you're dipping straight up and down too. We don't want to put any undue pressure on your shoulders. Halfway. Make sure you're bracing through your core, especially if you're working a heavier object or a dumbbell for that shoulder to overhead. Woo. Maybe it's that extra 20 pounds I got, but dang! Whoa! Never did I think I'd look forward to lunges. Seconds. Keep counting, 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Woo. 3, 2, and rest. Woo, halfway. Should be looking pretty good for 10 plus rounds. Woohoo! Shake it out, you guys. 2 down, 2 to go. Remember where you left off on that final set. We go in 20. Lucky me, I'm starting with dips. Okay, round 3 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo, gonna hold strong with my game plan. Set to 5. Do what's working for you. Trying to avoid those singles. Keep your gaze lifted on the dips also. Think about a tennis ball between your chin and your chest. Lunges are getting sticky too. So we'll try to complete about the same amount of work every round. Halfway, 90 seconds. Woo. Whoa, last 30. And go for it. Hopefully that's wise. Oh, 10 seconds. Good rest. 1 minute rest. 1 round to go. Yikes. Ooh. Brutal. You'll work another 30 seconds and then 3 minutes left. How about you guys? My forearms, my triceps are lit up. Woo. Pick up where you left off. Keep counting rounds and reps. We'll go in 10 seconds. Last 3 minutes, let's get the same amount of work done. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right where you left off. Good reps. Now we get tired. But our last round reps should be just as quality, if not better. You practice the first couple, you're a professional, the last ones. Going back to fives. Do what you can to keep them going. Couplets are hard because you don't get a lot of break between those muscle groups. Woo! Oh, goodbye, triceps. Yowza. Halfway. 90 seconds left. That's it. Short time. Woo. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do dips again. We're close, you guys. So close. Oh, inside a minute, inside a minute. Oh, keep it together. Right there, you guys. "30 seconds. All the way. Woo, 15. Oh, last reps. Let's get a couple. 3, 2, and time. Woo. Yikes. Ooh. All right. That got kind of gnarly. Well, overruns. Nice job, you guys. Ooh. I know I might miss a day here and there. I apologize for that. Trying to squeeze it in. I know how important it is to be able to get moving every day. Hopefully, the days I do miss are days that are pretty straightforward. Timing isn't as crucial or questions. But always feel free to reach out. Let me know if you've got any feedback. So again, rounds and reps. A round is through both movements. Reps is anything inside of those 30 total reps. Okay, so accessory, 10 pull-aparts. So typically that's when we have that band in the gym and we're going across our chest here, pulling apart. That is not an option for everybody. Not everybody has a band. So I would just do some shoulder stretching. Okay, so that might be some thread the needle when you're on the floor, right? Sending your hips back, stretching that arm through. Doing some thread the needle, some child's pose, reaching forward, side to side. Just want to get your upper body a little more mobile and moving. It is kind of hard to replicate that tension if you don't have a band. So just some sort of mobility movement for your upper body is going to be key for that. Bulgarian split squats. We haven't talked about those for a little bit. We've definitely done them before. That's when you have that single foot. And a lot of times, remember, you kind of have to bunny hop to find it. Descend down, drive straight back up, whole lot of glute work. Try to have your shoelaces on the bench if you can, or whatever you're working with. You can be on your toe, but it's a little better support with your shoelace onto your object if possible. So you're gonna have 10 per side of those. And then something we don't do that often, 15 per side, single leg calf raises. So you may need to balance on something, but we're raising up and down, all tension on one side, however you want to keep that opposite foot, but 15 per leg of the calf raises. And as always, with accessory work, it's for 3 rounds, it's for quality. Again, if you don't have time to squeeze it in after the workout, find some other time to do it. I promise you, when we get back in the gym, I know if you've been working out from home, you know, have all the barbells, the equipment, all that stuff, that's okay. That stuff comes back to you. With the accessory work, I promise you, you're gonna build back and be a lot stronger than you think you are. This is stuff that we should all be doing, but we don't always make time for, right? Because we have that 1 hour in class who has an extra, 5 to 10 minutes every day to do accessory work. So keep that up. Don't ignore the accessory work. Consider it like a required piece for your workout of the day, okay? So happy Wednesday, you guys. Keep it rolling. I will be recorded and live with you guys for Thursday, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Way to crush. See you guys